Anyways, so the warm-up goes to Vince, and actually, do we have any? Can someone track the statistics on like the win rate of warm-ups versus like the win rate of the actual set? Does anyone? Can someone like from here on out track that information? Because I'm really curious to know.
That is actually a fantastic idea, except I would have to comb through every single tournament VOD to can find that.
Well, okay, there's got to be someone who watches every single one of them, right?
Please, surely. Well, I mean, I can at least say whenever I'm casting, I have a very large file of all the tournament VODs saved, so I at least have all of those matches. But I mean, that's only a fraction.
Well, anyways, we're starting now. And
that's
huge miss drops from Vince right off the bat here. Actually, able to live, gets down to the garbage here. And we can see now Vince has a huge lead. Okay.
I appreciate the greed in going for like very specific all-spin setups, but Vince also needs to be really careful because if you're not paying attention to like what is in your next queue, there could be like you might have to burn the piece before you want to spin it, and then you just have like that dependency, and then you need to go through like another bag just to get to it.
Yeah, like I mentioned this earlier, but Vince, like, ever since all-spin got added, what? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, VinceHD.
Speaking of all-spin. Yeah, but as I was saying, like, ever since all-spins were released, it seems like Vince just goes way too hard on the all-spins all the time. And we'll see here, like, sometimes he'll just have a spot where he could do a T-spin, and then he does, like, a Z-spin instead.
Oh, the one line extra credit got the top out.
Yeah. That little bonus line. And Master takes the first 2 rounds here. Is this going to be indicative of the rest of the set is the question. Because if Vince keeps playing like this, I don't really see a future for him in this set here. Because he's not really applying enough pressure, yeah.
We'll see if the early spike ends up paying dividends, followed by the Z kick through the floor. Master has a bit of leeway to dig down, but has to pop Surge early.
Oh, oh my!
Oh, the 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. Except Vince is still alive by
Wait, he's living. Okay, he's down stacking. He gets out. Master has a little bit of extra time to start building up a Surge attack, but he's not able to find it. So Vince never punished. He somehow is he gonna get away with this too?
Oh, the floating eye.
Please don't tell me he's not gonna get away with this.
Why are we doing this?
Whoa!
Vince
she got away with it. She got away with it.
Vince is just theory crafting in top 6.
The brain rot has gone too far.
Oh, then it works to a center well as well. Like what the?
If this is his first set of our first round of the set, I don't know what to say. Oh my, it's going to be it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
All right, Master has had a couple of misdrops, but given how many Vince has survived from, I'm not too worried about Master at the moment.
Are misdrops real? Is that like?
Well, when you have 6 pieces you can spin with, I mean, there's probably a good fix for it. You just have to know what the very obscure
point what just happened right there. Yeah. Oh my god. What are we watching? He
top
wins
out.
it. He takes that. There's no way. That's the round of all time.
Vince is floundering about all the way at the top and bottom of the stack, just manages to work out for their first win.
Was Season 2 a mistake? What the fuck am I watching?
I don't... You tell me. I'm not the one who made the rules. I just showed up and played TL for a couple days. And the back-to-back search seemed to work out pretty nicely.
Yeah, Vince ties it up.
Alright, yeah, Master and Vince going both with the TKI. Vince with a little misdrop, so going to convert to spin single. Wait, I didn't think that was going to spin. Alright, well, Vince misspins, unfortunately, there. And just fixes it with another.
Yeah, every time... I don't think he even knows what he's doing. I'm not going to lie.
Alright, well, it's if you're struggling at following what Vince is doing, Master is very clearly looking to get over to a center well.
Did I misdrop on Master's side? Delays the spike a little bit.
Oh, wow, works to a DT. Still keeps the center well alive, but does break back-to-back in the process.
Master's starting to build up a surge spike here. Has to break it early, though. It doesn't actually amount to anything. Has a lot of garbage to work with here.
Oh, that's a really good
big spike ready.
Oh, the 7-2
Vince gets the multiplier though, yeah.
I think Master wants to pattern stack the 7-2. Oh, but that surge
the big
gets
surge spike.
And very good timing there from Vince, especially after Master had already committed to that extra overhang. It really hurt those burns for Master and just nowhere else to clear lines.
It was a huge spike, but the impressive part is also that if you look immediately afterwards, Vince started building up another surge, and he ended up getting a 4 charge right at the end there too. So even if Master was able to escape, there was still more garbage coming. It's a very impressive spike.
Too much cheese for Vince to deal with. Manages to get through. Sets up for another spin single. Okay, yeah. Now has over to the sidewall garbage, which is sometimes can be a little bit tricky to deal with, but has a little bit of opportunity with it. Master right now, beautiful down stack, gets the quad multiplier and completely neutralizes.
No hesitation to the garbage there, just a really, really clean down stack.
Oh, Master tried to do a spin, and I think there was a miss kick somewhere. And like,
yeah, there was a miss drop there. What you'll notice is that there's a key difference in how Master misdrops and how Vince misdrops. When Vince misdrops, it looks like he just does not care at all. Like he just accepts it and starts stacking immediately. But you'll see a little bit more hesitation from Master here, where he'll make a misdrop and it feels like he didn't really expect it.
Feels like,
and that's normal.
I might be discrediting this a little, or crediting this a little bit incorrectly, but it's similar to what I've heard as like the OSW like stages of grief with misdrops, where eventually you just start playing fast enough and you just get to acceptance that you just learn to deal with misdrops. I just like, yeah, that's just a part of me now.
Yeah, the faster you can move on. Oh my, there's a huge surge advantage here.
Wait,
21 and the spike comes through, yeah. So one of the key advantages to doing all spins is that you can build up back-to-back surge while sending cheese. So it doesn't give your opponent any room to actually get canceling material off of your garbage. But the problem is that it has to reach your opponent's board. But if it does reach your opponent's board, you can see there that like Master had no way of getting out of that at all. He just had tons of cheese, and Vince had a like 21 surge ready.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do. Like maybe you can set up a T-spin into quad, but oh no, not like that.
Well, Vince is just running with the set now.
I mean, Master got the first 2, and now, is this 6 straight from Vince?
Yeah, it's 6 straight in a row. Has the momentum going.
All right, and very nice TST. Is that another TST? Okay, no, that's just a misdrop, but we're gonna fix it with these 180s. Not even getting credit on the spins, just doing them because it keeps the stat clean.
Yeah, he doesn't do it for credit. He does it for style points.
No, it's just optimal at this point.
And in the meantime, Master has a misdrop there, is trying to solve through it, but can't really build anything that will grant an advantage here. And in the meantime, Vince has built up a 10 surge, is going to bring that up to 13, huge spikes coming through. And now at any point now, Vince sends it over.
Oh no,
Master's able to cancel.
Oh, it was a really good situation there from Vince, but the eyepiece misdrop made things a little bit difficult to try and, you know, capitalize a win. And so Master's going to be able to survive, and the race to build up that back-to-back continues.
Yeah, Master sends first, but gets canceled by Vince. Vince misdrops the S-piece, sends off the surge here. Is able to defend a little bit, but he loses all that advantage. He had a huge lead on charge, but is still Master gets into the top of the board and is going to get topped out by Vince's down stack.
And like each of those little spins as well, like that damage is really adding up. Vince is getting dangerously close to like 1 APP, and that's without even needing an insanely long surge. Just a couple of 1-2 pokes here and there.
Yeah, all you really have to do to get the value out of it is to build it up to 4, and Vince is a master at doing that. You can see that sometimes he'll build up to 4 in like a single bag using all spins. It's very crazy, from 0 to 4.
I feel like I know binary, but I don't really know what counts from 0 to 4. But I guess Vince does now.
Yeah.
It's the new number unit, the Vince.
It's alien stacking, what can I say?
We're gonna 4
the
wide?
4 wide, the center 4 wide.
We do have clean garbage. I think Vince is looking for a way to multiply into it.
But he has no multiplier, yeah. He can't combo it properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the multiplier was there. It was just counter.
No. It was a double, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Oh. Alright. Okay. Master working with a potential 7-2. The T is a little late,
can't
though.
get the T-spin, yeah.
And now Vince has surge advantage, but not really that much in the board state.
Yeah, sends it over, but Master can pretty comfortably tank it over. Has some cheese garbage on his board, but Vince doesn't have any charge left, so he's not going to be able to apply any more pressure. Master has some time to get down, but hasn't been down stacking very well through that.
There was a really nice conversion there. It had like the STSD, but then spun like, I think an L underneath it for a single, and then like kicked the T piece in some other fancy way. And just like got multiple back-to-back off of what usually would have been a very specific like T-spin setup. But by getting a couple of singles and using other pieces, Vince is able to build up that back-to-back without having to rely on a huge speed advantage.
Yeah, I imagine if we give Vince some more time, like that's gonna be a scary weapon to play with, where he can just build up like from no charge to a surge attack really fast like that.
I knew when Season 2 got announced, I said, okay, when is Vince gonna be #1? That was the first thing that went into my head. Is
he didn't
like,
even have to send it. He's holding on to that 21.
To be fair, when you see a 21 surge on the other end of your board, you generally have to play a little differently than you would under neutral conditions.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a nuke hanging over your head. Yeah, it's actually 9 in a row now. He's just running away with the set. And man,
Master has to break back-to-back first.
When you die and you see the surge number is still there, they didn't even have to send it. It's such a tilter.
I know, for me, that just means my opponent didn't get to their, biggest spike badge or whatever.
You're denying them the spike of all time.
There comes a point in time when it's like, okay, you're being nice and letting me, like, not die to a catastrophic misdrop. But then there's others where it just looks like you're playing with your food at that point.
Yeah. And going into this, I expected this to be a lot closer, and off the first 2 rounds, it looked like it too, but Vince is just going crazy here, and Master hasn't been able to get to these comfortable spots where he can cleanly APM Vince. He's letting Vince take control of the pace every single round. And you can see here, even if you look at the stacking now, he's on the back foot. Yeah.
Yes, Vince still has the back-to-back. Oh, he's going to try and fishing for a T, but it's the last piece in the upcoming bag. Still keeping this back-to-back, uses the S-kick.
Yeah, Master's slowing down a little bit. He's trying to time this. He's trying to get the cancel here, but Vince has no pressure. He's just going to keep on building up that surge.
All right.
Oh my god, and there's the spike.
Oh!
Really close. Okay. Master gets the defense. This could be his round.
There we go. The sprint play is helping. Now. Oh no. It's a bit of a rough misdrop, but we have time until we get there.
No.
Oh no, the 1-2 punch. Right on top of each other.
From 0 to 2 to 11 to 2. Vince takes 11 rounds in a row.
That is insane. That literally is just a delayed sweep.
Yeah, wow. Big turnaround for Vince.
Vince won the warm-up, got a download in 2 games, and then said, all right, next game.
Well, for anyone, for the person in chat who has started the spreadsheet, we now are 1 for 1 for winners of the warm-up.
Garbo's AI model, using only one statistic, which is who won the warm-up, is currently 100% accurate.
Yeah. I have all the data I need.
Yeah.
1 point.
Big data, also known as 1 set.